prove to me that you are who you say.
You saved a child from a viper, back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Song from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackith's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
I don't have much choice in the matter. For whatever reason, they've kept me alive this long. They could have just turned me at any point if they're the mind flayers, or maybe they couldn't have. But if there's a choice between siding with Vlaakith or siding with the person that's been helping me this entire time, it's not much of a choice at all. Because like I said, I'm pretty much sold on the fact that that dude, that Githyanki in the prison is whatever his name was. And the prison isn't a weapon, it's a jail. And that's why Vlaakith wants it back. And I don't know why, there's still too many questions, but if there's a choice between attacking him or helping him, I don't have much choice at all.
The god. Destroy the god. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it, now!
So be it.
Together, we can turn the tide.
Meanwhile, Astarion and Shadowheart have no idea what's happened because they're not even fucking here. Shadowheart's part of the turn order, but she's all the way over there for some reason.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Yeah, see? Orpheus. Orpheus is an honor guard. Well, Astarion just was absolutely fucking deleted. Jesus Christ, leave me alone. You just push Shadowheart off the slot. Surely not, there's no way in hell I can fucking win now. I haven't got any heals. That's one dealt with. That's the only way I can see us winning this, is the fact that I can do that. Because they just yeeted Shadowheart into the fucking void.
Let's go.
Canonically, I'm pretty sure she's just dead now.
Dead partner.
I got rid of one of them at least. If I can get both of these guys in range of this, that gives them one of them numbed at least. Another one. It might not be lost. We might still be able to pull this off. It might be okay. Especially if the Mind Flayer actually helps me. Can't believe I'm siding with a Mind Flayer, dude. Nah, because he's ensnared, he doesn't fall off, does he? I forget about that.
Watch this.
Karlach, finish this asshole.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
A mind flayer. How is this possible? Gods, we've been so blind.
Not me. I never fucking trusted him. I prefer the other version of you. I ask again, who are you? And we're going to need a name this time.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield. The largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. Though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Yeah, how did you end up here? That's the bit you left out.
Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other Chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found the Githyanki. I realized what the prism was for. Containment.
Yes, it's a jail.
While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue the Githyanki, and find allies in the outer world. You.
The Githyanki in the sphere, who is it? It's the prince, you fucking thingamajig's brother or something.
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place.
Yes, that's it.
Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power. He refused. And so she sealed him within this prison. His honor guard, ever loyal, followed him in. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already illithid. A sworn enemy, just like me.
The more I talk to you, the less you seem like a mind flayer. There's other mind flayers that are broken free. Like, he's not in a individual case, so we met one in the Underdark.
I'm glad you think so. I agree. But there is one thing that you have that I do not. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. Yours continues to limit you.
I like my body.
As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
I'm trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer. I thought you agreed to protect me.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence.
I'd rather not.
You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty.
Beauty?
If you let me, I can evolve you.
No. Just when I was starting to come around to being friendly with this bloke, If you can evolve me, why can't you stop Ceramorphosis altogether?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
No! I refuse to be a squid. No way. What would that entail?
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
Minimal? How minimal are we speaking? Well, I need to eat brains? I genuinely don't know. On one hand, I was like, no way I want to look like an actual mind flayer. But this entire time I've been refusing to... I haven't listened at any point to his insistence that we use the powers. I haven't done any of that. As tempted as we can be for power, like, we've come this way without using a single tadpole thing. We don't even have the scream for what I know is like perks and stuff and abilities. We haven't even done it once. We haven't done it once. We've avoided it this entire time. So no way.
I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced elder brain.
I've killed one already.
But in case you change your mind, look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all, but we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
I feel like he means his control. There's no way in hell he doesn't turn on us, right? But no, I fully expect we're gonna get to the end of it, and... it's like... That's the thing, we're trusting this bloke not to just turn on us at the end. That's what I'm worried about. Is it's entirely reliant... When he said at the end, under our control, you mean your control? Because, I don't know, maybe we made a mistake. Wait, I can destroy... I wonder what happens if we do that. We free him, right?
The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
No, I guess we'll find out, lads. He's going to betray us at some point. I bloody well know it. I'm going to have to leave Shadowheart here in the frickin' astral prison, apparently. Whereas Shadowheart fell into the abyss. I need to resurrect somewhere.
Then thou must return. This is the price of balance. By doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives.
I really got to get some res scrolls. Hey, Shadowheart. Welcome back from the frickin' void. Walks it off, it's fine. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have 200 gigabytes to work with. And then we're fine.
With haste.
Yeah. We'll record until my hard drive runs out of space, in which case I then need to render. Another healing potion. Which leads me to believe there's some kind of fight up ahead. Whenever the game puts healing potions anywhere, I'm like,
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
That's your problem, kid. Get lost. When you see her lost.
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
Sounds like your mom is probably... you must be hungry. Take some food.
Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me, too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
This is a really nice change in, like, contrast from Shadowlands.
I've been seeing that for days. My feet
Something's on my
hurt.
mind. We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Is that a ghoul dressed up in motley? The fuck?
Kick 'em all out.
Stinks of cheese.
between his piggy toes!
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next!
What?
Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. The finest extra-planar circus there is.
Isn't it probably the only one?
A circus! Can we go?
Calm down, sweetie. Calm down. Why is the ghoul sniffing people?
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji.
Me!
Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. But enough
Define
of
murder.
this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
Alright, we'll go to the circus, question mark?
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
I mean, define murder.
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron! No light.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
Right. Tired of the fire breather, let's hope nothing catches light. I've actually been hired. I do a magic show. That was a low roll, Jesus.
Well, it's about time. I told Lucretius forever ago that we needed some more razzmatazz on the big stage, you know? Glad she listened. Welcome to the circus. A motley crew of misfits and morons. We're happy to have you.
Okay.
A circus? How I love the raucous revelry, the goofs and the guffaws.
I like how we're just out of the Shadowlands, very important business. There's an army coming this way, and we're all going to die. But circus, though.
Worm's Crossing, the welcome mat of Baldur's Gate. This is it. I'm almost home.
We could be inside the city walls before long. And I could be back where this all started.
You mentioned the Shah followers might be watching this. You think you can use them to track down your parents?
I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go.
Expecting a warm reception?
If by warm you perhaps mean a flaming arrow. I doubt they'll attack in public. No, I expect they'll point me in the right direction so I can face my reckoning away from prying eyes.
What should we look for?
Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
And we do kind of stand out like a sore thumb, not gonna lie.
Soldier, this is it. We're almost to the city. First through Worm's Crossing, then on to the lower city. Oh, it smells the exact same. 10 years on, but still home. Incredible.
I really like her eyes, actually. I never really looked at the eyes too much more. It's been a while since we connected like we once did.
Yeah, I had the same thought. So much has happened between then and now. Maybe we just got a little caught up in it all. But I'm not going anywhere. I've got plans for the future, you know, and they involve you.
And exploding. Also exploding.
Did you see that bloody ghoul at the entrance? Sniffing us of all things. What kind of circus is this?
A circus.
Enjoying the show? Then you're going to love Dribbles. He's about to perform on stage.
I'm worried. What the fuck is a dribbles? Do I want to know what it is?
A city of stone and steel is an endless scream in nature's womb. I
Hello.
felt no peace here.
Do I need to demonetize that?
Until now.
I feel like I should
your eyes
demonetize
stare.
that.
There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion. blazing like the sun. You're in love. Are you not?
We don't use that word. I care only for myself. We're just gonna blurt that out standing right next to her? We haven't even said it to each other yet. Fucking dryad. I can't say no, she's standing right there.
You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor. Truth, a sword, and trust, a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
This could be fun. Palak, what do you think?
Yes, yes, yes! Let's do it!
She's like a freaking excited schoolgirl all the time.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe.
Like the flowers are covering the nipples, I'm not gonna have to demonetize that, right? YouTube? YouTube. Am I gonna have to demonetize that, YouTube? YouTube, are you listening to me? YouTube!
I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender. So fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Karlak. Her fire within can incinerate an enemy or warm a beloved. Listen. Think. Who does she loathe above all others?
Korlak. Gortash. Yeah. Gortash. Me.
Just the sound of his name makes my blood boil. Probably literally. Can't stand the fucker. Ding ding!
Hear how your bond thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital, pulsing with affection.
Nothing is pulsing. Absolutely
Many
nothing is
things
pulsing.
delight the heart, but only one makes it sing. Tell me, what is her idea of a perfect day?
Doesn't she get to answer some questions? Bashing baddies and then victory 6.
You know me too well.
Why do only I have to answer questions? Relationships is a two-way street. She has to answer some
The
questions. Damn it.
sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue, but they sag and suffer with age. The future brings many trials. A decade from now, what will the mighty Karlak do? Where will she be?
Probably dead. Probably dead. Settle down in a quiet village with a nice part of her futures. I think she'd like that.
Kids, huh? I don't know. How about a really mean goat? I don't know. Things can change, I guess. I've heard. Really know me, don't you? It's wild. In so many ways, we barely know each other. But where it counts, you're deeper in my head than that tadpole.
The Dryad's like, wait, tadpole? What? Tadpole? Did you say tadpole?
How close you are. Two hearts beating a perfect rhythm. But I know the truth. Only one face haunts your dreams each night. Close your eyes, sweetness, and she will come to you.
Yeah.
So, you're the lick spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne.
So.
Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. When you find the lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
Listen, sweetie, whatever gets you off is none of my business. Okay? Yeah, you better run. I'd be intimidated if I wasn't used to crazy women.
How long has she been watching?
She was the druid? She was the dryad. Okay. Sorry for interrupting.
Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me! These three make the art of dance look like a ritual sacrifice. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer,
There's a hand
bringer
in the
of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage, but these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling.
Karlak, I feel dirty after even being in the fucking vicinity. Scratchy, itchy. Little panther dude.
Hey, maybe steer clear of the beasties. One of them is near Rabbit, and the other is looking at us like we're supper.
What do you think,
Mum
kid?
won't let me touch the animals. Bet you don't have to ask your mum to pet a stupid cat.
Do we have animals speaking? I want one of these as a pet. They look really cool. Hello, Shadow Whiskers.
Another. Good.
Examine the cage. +4. Haha!
While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it.
I kind of want to help them, but I also don't want to break it out and killing any of the frickin' kids. so sorry about this, cat. Sorry.
You're pretty. Small, sniveling, pathetic.
Rude. I'm sorry, kitty. I kind of want to help him, but like,
I should
nah.
speak up.
Hunger. My stomach screams. Press your flesh through bars. And add blood. Meat.
Charming. Eat this. Wherever the hell it is I'm giving you. You're welcome, dude.
Meat. Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Hey!
I want to die. I seek the embrace of
God,
death.
I hate clowns. I'm not even sure clowns like clowns.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
I'm assuming that this is primarily like for kids or something, and this explains how bad it is.
He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Hey! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go.
You almost sounds like Sheer Gorath.
Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be? Who?
A prickling hum runs through your very being. Your patron does not trust this clown. Not one bit.
I wonder why.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
I really got in the boots. Yeah, I changed my patron, by the way. Got respect a little bit. Just because the old one is so much better in combat than... like, the Fiend gives you +4 temporary hit points when you kill somebody. The great old one, whenever you crit, frightens the target and every target around them. Which is just way better. I gaze through the clown with my patron's eldritch sight. Close, but nope. 19, that one might do the trick. There you go.
Your patron's true sight does not reveal any simple glamours or illusions at play. It does, however, pick up something else. The clown's eyes are brimming with evil intent.
Come now!
don't be a cowardly Connie! Perhaps you need a little encouragement! Now! Up! Double sharp! Or poor Buddy here might think you don't like him.
Buddy looks like he wants to eat me, dude. I think I approach the stage warily, keeping an eye out.
A round of applause for the stalwart heart!
But dude, the chick with frickin' horns, dragon scales, giant burn marks, and one eye is like the black of the void. Honestly, I'm scarier than anything on this stage, dude.
I'm glad you volunteered. I didn't want to have to shove you forward in my place.
Now, I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique. Tell me, what makes you
Very
special?
perception filled. I made an arrangement with an entity of unknown age, fallen power.
No! I don't care about your special friends. I'm talking about you. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus. In all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why?
I'm the most beautiful.
You're special, my friend. Because I have a message.
Good.
Just for you.
What is it?
Praise the
Of course it is.
absolute.
You sense something behind you. Instinct takes over.
He's got Harley Quinn's fucking mallet.
So eager to bleed is this part of the show?
No, it's not part of the
Praise
show.
the absolute.
Is anyone else? No, it's just him and the animal tamers, I guess. Yeah. One of the things I did when I respec was grab Shield as a reaction ability, because it increases my AC by 5 based on reaction when I get hit.
knew I'd die at a circus.
Which basically makes me invincible, to be perfectly honest. Critical, damn! And your friend. Action Surge. And then another Divine Smite. Missed! God damn it. Divine Smite. Damn it, hits hard, man. Ah, the bugbear's coming to help. Ow.
No.
Hex before I forget. I always forget about Hex. And Eldritch Blast. And Action Surge. And probably overkill, but just in case one misses. Whoa! He was not a clown, he was a whatever the hell that is. And Eldritch Blast to finish this. But the bugbear is currently in the way, so I can't actually do that. Oh!
Doppelganger.
Ah.
At least we didn't kill a real clown in front of an audience.
This war is far from over.